Hey Tripsters. Okay, this is my third Mandela Effect video. And in this one I want to talk about the Mandela Effect and tinnitus. And, well, rude people. But I want to talk about tinnitus right off the bat. Okay, I've had a bunch of comments in the two videos that I have posted where people come on and say, oh, it's just tinnitus. Okay, I'm not going to fully rule that out, but this is why. I have looked up tinnitus. And you know that there's only a couple of things that they can actually say causes tinnitus, but there's a lot of tinnitus that is not caused by those things. Okay, they say that inner ear damage and nerve damage can both cause tinnitus. Okay, I don't have inner ear damage and I don't have nerve damage. So obviously neither of those things is what is causing the ringing in my ears. So let's not rule it out though, because think about it like this. What if, now this is just a what if, it's a theory. What if some people's tinnitus is caused by those things, medical conditions? Okay. Now what if the thing that we are having, they are calling it tinnitus, but it's not caused by those things, but they don't have an explanation, because even the explanation of causes states that sometimes they cannot find a reason for it. Maybe it's because of this. Maybe whatever is causing this Mandela effect that we are seeing is actually also causing what they're calling tinnitus. Maybe it's a form of tinnitus, but not one that they can explain. So maybe it's tinnitus in a different form. It's just being caused by the Mandela effect. Okay, whatever's causing the changes is also causing this form of tinnitus. It is not impossible. Okay, maybe it's tinnitus or maybe it's not tinnitus. But if you want to say it's tinnitus, then you have to be able to explain that to me, which means there has to be a cause. And obviously the causes they have for tinnitus is not what's causing it for me. So I guess basically what I'm saying is, if it is a form of tinnitus, maybe there is one humongous form of tinnitus that is caused simply by not a health condition of any kind, not a medical condition, but maybe it's caused by whatever is causing the Mandela effect. I'm just saying, you can't really rule that out. Okay, now I'm going to read some of your comments and reply to them. This way, in case somebody misses a comment about a symptom or a side effect or whatever, maybe we can, do it this way and share and be open and just, learn. Okay, this guy says, I collapsed and went unconscious once, and it was that feeling you spoke of. Right over that was fun. I now live with the benefits of having seen a bit behind the veil. Okay, that is freaking cool. Okay, dependent on your beliefs, that is just freaking cool. To have seen, even if it was just a peek behind the veil, that is absolutely freaking awesome. Oh, what do we do? Because my girlfriend says it's always been like that. Nothing has changed. It's very, very hard to deal with. Yes, it can be very hard to deal with. But, I mean, you can't really blame your girlfriend if she's not a ringer, if she's not affected by it at all. Try not to take it too personal, okay? Because, as you can see from even comments in this video or the other two videos I've done on Mandela, not everybody's affected, and there are doubters. And doubters are going to look at you like you're an idiot. Okay, but people like us are going to look at you and go, yeah, we get it. Okay? So, don't be offended at her. Try to be understanding. Sorry, my son is making me laugh. But yeah, if she's not affected by it, then no, she's not going to understand it at all. Okay? But, don't feel like you're alone. If you need to reach out and talk to somebody, there's a bunch of us on here. Look at the comments. Look at the comments on the other two videos I've done. There are a lot of us that is affected. Just come chat with one of us. We get it. We understand because we experience it. So yeah, don't be offended by your girlfriend not understanding it just because she's not affected by it. And if she's not affected by it, she can't understand it. Not everything has a connection to the Mandela effect. By trying, it sounds foolish. We all have ringing in our ears. It's common for young and old. Tinnitus isn't only caused by damage. Truth is, we are still finding causes. Most common is damage to inner ear, but they are finding the actual nerve endings can cause feedback to the neighboring nerve endings. Wow, that was like a real medical thing. Well, like I said, I have been to the doctor. I am healthy as a horse. Okay, and I don't have any ear damage, inner ear or otherwise. I don't have any nerve damage, so that kind of rules that out. Okay, but again, the tinnitus could be connected to the Mandela effect. Okay, ringing in the ears can be caused by high blood pressure. Okay, I don't have high blood pressure, just had that checked today actually, among other auditory causes. Is it Mandela? If changes were occurring, wouldn't they be constant and ever present? Not necessarily. If you go with the theory that I think a lot of people believe, if you believe in the Mandela effect, we think there is something or someone out there that has caused this. Now, if you're going with that theory, what you would have to think is, or at least what I think is, if someone or something is actually causing this, and they're doing it, maybe they were doing it on a normal basis to start with. Okay, you have to ask, did they expect people to notice it? Or when they did it, did they think, well, we'll make changes and nobody will see it. Nobody will notice, it will just, you know, change and everybody will change with it and everybody will think everything is still normal. Okay, maybe that was it. And maybe once they started to realize, because if they didn't realize it before, they have to now with all the talk and the videos and everything else that's out there about the Mandela effect, maybe they realized, oh God, this is not affecting everybody the same. People are starting to see it. We got to cool it, guys. You know, that kind of thing. Maybe they didn't think anybody would notice. And maybe now that they know people are noticing, no, I don't think it's going to be constant and ever present, because I think who or whatever caused it has caught up with the fact that, oh crap, we're busted. So maybe they've kind of cooled it, and maybe they're still doing it, just not on a normal basis. Or not like they did before. But that's just a theory. You know, memory is not perfect. No, it absolutely is not. Everyone's recollection of events is different due to personal experience and environment. Also, memories can be altered by expectation. I am new to this theory and attempting to rationalize some of these so-called effects. Good luck hunting for the truth. Oh, cool. Okay, yes, you're right. Memory is not always that reliable. It's not perfect, but you got to think. Oh God, how do I explain this? Okay, if you and I experience something together, and then years later we look back and go, okay, well, this is what happened. Well, we're going to have small differences in what we remember. Okay, that's not a problem. That's like me and you have differences in, you know, believing whether or not the Mandela effect is real. But when you get this many people together and they go, wait a minute, that sign doesn't look right, or that word doesn't look right. That used to look like this. And all of these people go, yeah, I noticed that before. I just, you know, and this many people come together and go, nope, that's not right. That used to be like this. Everybody can't be remembering it exactly the same way wrong. So that's why I think the memory of people in this situation may actually be right. Because I don't think hundreds, maybe even thousands, maybe tens of thousands of people are having the same exact memory of anything from what a car symbol looked like to what Jiffy peanut butter was called to a line in a movie. I mean, we're all remembering this exactly the same way. And we are worlds apart. We've never met. We've never discussed it. It was just all of a sudden we all kind of went, hey, wait a minute, that's not right. That used to look like this. So yeah, I don't think everybody can remember the same thing exactly the wrong way. So yeah, in this case, I think the memories are actually right, because I don't think that many people can remember it exactly the same way wrong. Okay, yes, I'm having the Mandela effect, and yes, I have random ringing in my ears sometimes. If there is a connection, it might be for changes near you or something. Oh, yes, I like this theory. I actually commented on this theory. I like this theory, and it never dawned on me until you said that. Oh, God, what's this guy's name? Let's see. Halu Oma Nimi. I'm so sorry if I said that wrong. I don't know what your name is. But, yes, I agree with that. That is actually a really, really good theory. The ringing in the ears, only hearing it if the change that takes place is somewhere close to you. And I don't mean like right next door. I mean within, you know, the vicinity of a certain area of the country, or, you know, I mean, like say, if a change happens somewhere close to me and my ears ring, or if it happens on the other side of the world and my ears don't ring. See, that makes sense to me. That makes perfect, complete sense to me, which would explain why all of us don't have the ringing at the exact same time. Because maybe we're only affected if the change is somewhere close to us. Now, like I said, not right next door, but within a vicinity, you know, within, I don't know, maybe so many hundreds of miles, or maybe so many thousands of miles. But I like that theory. That is really good. That, excuse me, the ringing is affecting you if the change is close to you. See, that's a good theory. I like that. This was ringing so bad I felt nauseous and had vertigo. Okay, see, now, that's the first time I think I've heard anybody say anything about being nauseous, but a lot of people have commented that at some point, either during or just after the ear ringing, they get vertigo. So, yeah, I think there is a connection there. Are you 1111 ringing? Okay, 1111 has come up several times in the comments. I do not know what that means, but I would love to know what that means. It just fascinates the hell out of me. If somebody could explain to me what the 1111 thing means, please feel free. Put it in the comments. I would love to know more about this and kind of do a little research and see if I can come up with an answer. Obviously, I mean, there's a good chance I won't come up with an answer, but I would love to do some research on it. If somebody could, you know, kind of give me an explanation of what you mean when you say 1111. What does that have to do with? I would love to know. Stopping ourselves from being changed. Interesting theory. I can see the changes, and I've had the ringing periodically since I was a small child. Used to get a lot of deja vu. Someone said, and I agree, that those who experience the Mandela effect have pure hearts and souls. Oh my God, I love that comment. Pure hearts and souls. I love it. That's beautiful. I've had the exact same experience. I've had tinnitus many years ago, but this is a different, very high-pitched, continual ringing that lasts for a few hours, then disappears for days at a time. It started happening about 5 or 6 years ago. I've been to an ear specialist who can't find anything wrong, and have always wondered if it's connected to the Mandela effect. Okay, that kind of proves right there that it's not tinnitus, because this person, who are you? Lynn H. That's L-Y-N-H. Has had tinnitus in the past and says that is a completely different, very high-pitched, continual ringing. So obviously you're talking to somebody just, you know, left a comment that has had tinnitus and is saying, no, I've had tinnitus and that's not it, because this is different. Okay, so that, for me, pretty much rules out the fact that it could be tinnitus. So thank you for that comment. Doctors say ear ringing is caused by hearing loss. Nope, got great hearing, so I know that's not it. I've been having ear ringing for about 5 or 6 years. I was diagnosed with vertigo. See, there's the vertigo thing again, guys. And I have seen changes in the Mandela effect. Okay, so see, there's that vertigo thing again. A lot of people are actually... Now, I've not had this, the vertigo thing. But there are several people that have commented that do experience the vertigo. So yeah, I think in this case, I think it is connected. The whole family at the same time have the ringing. The boys, being husband and son, have the ringing, and I have a machine-like sound, but it's all at the same time. Okay, and this lady thinks that it may be connected to CERN. Okay, so there you go. See, they have the ringing all at the same time. Okay. So sometimes it is everybody at once, depending on where you are. Like everybody in that household has it at the same time, exactly the same time. A 10-year-old daughter and I both experience occasional ear ringing. The only thing I've worked out is that we don't experience it at the same time. See, that's the complete opposite right there. The first family experienced it all at the same time, but this person and the child does not have it at the same time, but they do have it. So I'm not sure how to explain that. The new one just came up. The Fruit of the Loom logo has changed. The cornucopia behind the fruit is missing. Okay, it's been years since I've bought anything Fruit of the Loom, so that one I didn't know about. So guys, if anybody else has noticed this, please drop us a comment and let us know. The letter A in logos are now upside down V's. Michael, when you mentioned this to me, I looked it up. And I'm so sorry I didn't comment on this in the last video. It was my intention to do so. I had a lot on my mind. Michael Lourdes, I think that's how you say it. Michael, I'm sorry if I pronounced it wrong. Anyway, he said something in my first video in the comments, and I didn't get to comment on it in the second video. But yeah, I did notice this. The A's are upside down V's now in the Samsung sign, the Kia sign, the Valero sign, the Saturn sign. Yeah, it's no longer an A. I actually looked at these signs after you brought this to my attention, and you're right, it's not an A. It is literally an upside down V. I don't know what the significance of that is, and I don't know if these companies have literally just changed it themselves or if it's the Mandela effect. I didn't get to research into it that far, but yes, it is an upside down V, because I looked at it after you mentioned it, because I was like, wait, what? And I looked it up, and every single one of them, it's not an A, it is an upside down V. Now, like I said, I don't know if that has any significance to anything, but you are exactly right, it is an upside down V. I get a hum, a pressure in my head, high-pitched noises, and vertigo. See, there's the symptoms again, the hum, the pressure, the high-pitched ringing, the vertigo. I mean, a lot of people have these exact symptoms. Whistle hum coming from a particular direction. No, I did want to comment on this one. Greenwood 727. At least I think that's what that said. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Greenwood 4727. No, actually, when I get the ringing, and I understand what you were saying, it was when it's ringing, if you move your head, does it sound like it's coming, you know, does it get higher or lower? No, it's just a really high pitch back in the ear, and I mean, you literally can't hear out of whichever ear it's in. Moving doesn't help it, it doesn't change it, it doesn't do anything. So, no, it doesn't seem to be coming from any particular direction, it's just in the ear. I have had a feeling of a phone vibrating in my pocket. Yes, and no phone in the pocket. Yep, that's exactly what he said. Yes, there are several of us that have had the vibrating phone in the pocket and then reach to get it, and there's no phone there. We do not know what the hell that is. But yes, we do get it. Getting phone calls and being a crazy number or nobody there. Okay, now the crazy number I don't know, because believe it or not, I'm one of the few people in the world that does not have caller ID. But I do get phone calls with nobody there. And I'm sorry, I know this is going to sound weird, but that just freaks the hell out of me. Okay, if my phone rings and I pick it up and go, hello, and there's nobody there, it just creeps the hell out of me. I don't know why. Maybe I've seen one too many scary movies. I've been seeing 1111. Okay, see, that's another one right there. There's a lot of people that are seeing the 1111, and I don't know what that's connected to. I don't know what it means, but if somebody could please just give me a small explanation, I'll do a little bit of research and see what I can come up with. Okay, I think that'll cover the comments for now. But yeah, that's just some of the things that people have been saying. So as you can see, there's a lot of us that are having the same symptoms. Some of us are having some that others are not having. But I think about 99.9% of us have all had the ear ringing. And obviously, due to what that person said, I'm so sorry, I can't remember who you were. You said that you had tinnitus and that you have the ear ringing now and that it is different. So the ear ringing that we are having is not tinnitus, because we have a person that has actually had tinnitus that is saying, no, I had tinnitus, and that's not what this is. This is a really higher pitch. Okay, there we go. Question answered. No, it's not tinnitus. But yeah, I just wanted to read some of the comments and let you guys know what other people are saying in case you didn't get to read the comments. But yeah, I mean, we have so many doubters in the world that sometimes it's hard to talk about this, but I think anybody that, or 99% of people that watch and respond to this video are out there for each of us to collaborate with, talk to, share with. So don't ever feel like you're alone in this. If you need somebody to talk to, find somebody. Contact me, contact somebody in the comments. I mean, we've all had these symptoms. Excuse me. So we understand, we know what you're talking about. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk about was rude people. Okay, now you're going to deal with rude people when you are talking about the Mandela effect. And, you know, just the fact that I'm about to post this video, I know for a fact that I'm going to get some rude comments. And it's going to be everybody say, how do I say this? It's going to be people saying everything from you're on drugs to you're an idiot to, well, just mean, nasty, rude, unnecessary comments. I don't know why people feel the need to do that, but they do. Don't be offended by it. And to anybody that is subscribed to me, anytime someone makes a rude comment on the video, thank you for not responding to them, because that's just going to stir up trouble. I don't respond to them. I just ignore them. And I love the fact that you guys do the same thing. You just ignore them. Don't reply to them. It's just going to make them worse. I really honestly believe that there are people out there that create YouTube accounts just for the sole purpose of making mean, nasty, rude, hurtful, unnecessary comments on other people's videos. Okay, I don't know why they do it. Maybe they don't have a life. Maybe they don't have a hobby. Maybe they're just really mean and they don't have anything better to do with their time. Maybe they don't know how to do videos and they're jealous of people who do. Or maybe they just don't like anybody that's different. There could be a bazillion reasons why they are the way they are. But, you know, just ignore them, because that's what I choose to do. I don't respond to hate, because responding to hate with hate only breeds hate. And if they're a doubter, there is nothing, not one single thing that you can say to them that is going to change their mind and make them believe. Because if they can't see it, they're never going to understand it. And if they can't understand it, they're either going to never believe it or they're just going to run from it. And I think people sometimes respond in a mean way because they don't understand it, because they're scared of what they don't understand. Okay? So, yeah, hopefully people that respond won't be rude and mean and nasty, but I'm just saying up front, guys, if somebody does, just ignore it, okay? Because there's too many of us out there that understand each other. We connect on this. We talk about this. We converse about this. We share. Let's just stick to that and stay together. Okay, and I think that is going to cover it for now. I'm sorry this was an extremely long video, but I wanted to cover some of the comments that you guys had made and let you know, yes, I am reading them. Whether I respond to them or not, I am reading every comment that you guys post. So if you have symptoms I've not mentioned, let us know. We would all love to know. If there's something you would like an opinion on, post it. One of us will reply, either me or one of the other posters will reply to it. So yeah, just let's come together, stay together, connect on this, talk about it, discuss it. We may never solve this, but we don't have to. Okay? We can just be secure in the fact that we know we're not crazy. These things are actually real. And this group of people can prove it, because we all have it. And all of us can't be wrong, guys. Okay, so I'm going to stop here now. Because this is a really long video, and I'm sorry, but yeah, that is going to be it for now. This is Aspects Queen, and I am tripping out.